This is Cornbread's Review. Hey, this is Cornbread's Review. This is Cornbread's Review. Talk about the hottest movies, old and new. Cinema breakdown, grasping the truth. No acting, I leave that for the cast and the crew. The capture the cool, not theatrical rules. So you better be direct or you have to produce something to break in like last minute news. And keep quiet when the real boy Matt and they rules. Woo.
Yo, welcome back. It's another episode of Cornbread Movie Review, man.
Yeah.
But we got a big weekend this weekend, man. So for the people out there who's tuned in, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. But we gonna tell y'all some do's and don'ts, what we experienced on a cruise, man. You ready for that?
Are you ready?
Nah, I ain't ready, bro. But gotta be around all these little kids running around, man. So it's gonna get crazy. But throughout the video, we finna, narrate, tell you what we like, what we didn't like. What you excited for?
I'm excited for the pool.
The pool?
Yeah.
There's pools on the ship?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Is there?
I don't know. You might be the pro, man. Yeah, it looked like it's some fun stuff to do. A lot of stuff for kids, a couple things for adults. So like I said, over the course of this video, you're going to see how it goes, what we feel like should get better, what we feel like we loved. Just in case you're thinking about booking a Disney cruise and stuff like that. So, and I got a surprise for him, so we'll see how he likes that, man. You know that?
No.
Okay.
Wait, when on the cruise?
Hey, I don't know, man. We'll find out, man. But make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully, y'all enjoy the video. And any last words before we get this thing going? Anything for other kids out there that want to go? What would you say to them?
I don't know.
You don't know what you'll tell them?
No.
You excited, man?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, we already answered that, man. So we'll see how it goes. So,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
All right. We'll see y'all in the video. Peace. Day 1. Now, let me get these disclaimers out now. I'm letting you know I do not work for Disney, and they do not sponsor this episode. I just want to put the information out there where you have a single father going with their son or daughter in their perspective, definitely from a father's perspective. Now, this video isn't to persuade you to get the ticket or go on the cruise. It's just information, good, bad, or indifferent. Everything's not going to be in chronological order. I just wanted to keep the flow of the video consistent. So something on day 1 or day 2 or day 3 might have happened before, but I want to keep like all the food together, all the events together, all the travel together. So that's why you're going to see in this video. But make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's get to it. So let's go get started. Just type in Disney Cruise Lines, and then all of them pop up. Oh, they're actually doing deals, but you could always check every time. They might be doing deals depending on when you book them, the time of the year, and things like that, especially during hurricane season. You can look at the different staterooms, how many staterooms you want to book, how many adults, how many children. It's real easy, but I'll keep it the same of what we did. So 1 adult, 1 child. Go ahead and click Update Travels. So it's going to pull up all the cruises that are available. So you come down. All right, where are we leaving from? Or when are we leaving? What date? I just picked November just because that's around the holiday season. You get more accurate pricing. Where you want to sail to? Bahamas. Let's do it. I'm just making all this stuff up, so it doesn't matter. Obviously, yours would be different. How many guests will be coming? All right, view cruises. Let's see what pops up. All these different types of cruises show up. Different themes. Make sure you guys pay attention to that because that will matter later in the episode. And the pricing too. Let's go ahead and click on that. After you click on the price, we're going to see which stateroom you want to select as well. Like if you want a basic cabin, if you want a balcony, I thought that was pretty cool too. They actually show you the route that you'll be going. Let's go ahead and confirm this bad boy. Everything's right. Let's do it. All right, so the inside ocean view. Scroll down, different prices. I know I got some rich, fancy people watching this, so let's click on basically the suite right there, concierge. Those rooms are pretty big too. I saw one when they were cleaning one of them, so that's nice. And then you got the different pricing on if you want the 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, the royal suite. So they're pretty nice. So let's say we complete all that. We're going to move to the next step. The cruise that we embarked on was called The Wish. It's by Disney. First thing you should do is definitely download this Disney app. And this app gives you all the latest and greatest, even with a cool ticker of when your cruise leaves. All this information will be stored on this app. Over time, we're going to be going through little details of here. At the very bottom, you see the 4 categories. We were just on Explore. Now we're on My Schedule. So if you keep it with My Schedule, you'll see everything that you have planned for your trip. And then even when you go back home, you see all the highlights right there. As you can see, we had a 3-night cruise in 4 days, 3 nights. And then it also had me and my son Aiden traveling in a stateroom. I thought that was pretty cool too, where you see the 4 hours, 11 minutes, but it's Disney themed. So if you click down on the Explore button at the very bottom, you see all the dining areas, entertainment, youth clubs. Going back to my plans, you even have your excursions on there. We'll get into that later on how that went. It also has the times too, so you can start planning for your departure and your arrival back into your respective cities. Also, it shows your balance and your reservation number. A couple days before your trip, you'll receive these luggage tags. They are good for you, and as you can see on there, it has the Adams Party, all the information that you might have questions with and who to contact. And then each person gets 2 tags. I'm not sure if you need more than that for one person. You could probably contact the customer service and see if they could send you one. But all in all, it helps track things better. Now, as we're traveling, I'll give you a couple tips on what you should be looking for. Things could change, obviously, from when this video was shot. Please be aware that there is a shuttle. So no matter where you're flying from, if you're flying into Orlando, there is like a Disney shuttle that you could reserve. Also keep in mind that COVID procedures have changed. So before we stepped on the boat, me and my son needed a negative COVID test, and we both need to be vaccinated. All that changed since October of 2022. You do not need any negative tests, and I'm sure they changed some of the procedures with vaccination, so that should ease some of the mind of the individuals who are not vaccinated. Me and my son also flew a night before. We wanted to make sure that there was no delays, no cancellations, obviously with weather and people just flying, especially around the time the holidays were starting to gear up. We didn't want any issues. So I would recommend that you fly in the night before and stay in a hotel, or if you have family members close there, that will help you out. Me and my son getting ready to take off. Things are about to get real. We're prepared for this flight. We have everything. He's excited. I'm excited. I'm more. Actually, I don't want to be around all these kids for this long, but we'll see how the weekend goes, if I enjoyed it or not. Stay tuned. One issue that I did have is that you have to pay attention to the theme if you're going on the Disney cruise. Certain nights, they might have certain themes. So we didn't realize that it was a pirate theme until the day of. So that morning we scurried over to Party City and purchased our pirate outfits. As you can see, we got matching shirts too. You see copy and paste, so I thought that was pretty hilarious. I got those shirts on Amazon. You can get those anywhere. And then it was also Mickey's birthday, man. Come on, man. We can't be mad at that. Mickey and Minnie's birthday. As you start to arrive, you should start getting all your important things out of your bag. That's your medicine, any passports, IDs, batteries, anything like that, where you're not going to need those items for a couple of hours just because it takes so long for your actual luggage to reach your stateroom. Once you go to this check-in right here, this is where they did check the vaccine status, but like I said at the time, you didn't need anything, no negative tests, and your passports. They do a pretty cool thing with all the kids. This is how they track them with this red wristband, and we'll get more into if you need it, if you don't need it, what does it do? That'll be later in the story. But as you can see right here, my son did receive one. You can bring alcohol on aboard, but it cannot be open. And then obviously probably no drugs. I didn't test that theory, but so be at your own risk. Let me back up a little bit. Just remember that the luggage people who bring your luggage to your stateroom, I don't think that they're part of Disney. So if you want to tip them or anything like that, just have cash available. I thought this ship was pretty cool too. It's a miniature size of the cruise ship, so you can walk all around it and take pictures and just get you excited for the trip. Going through security, they let me take my Zoom cameras, microphones, anything. They were pretty cool about it. And I have a miniature Zoom F8N. So if you guys know what that is, I brought that on board as well. One thing that they did harp on, that you cannot bring drones. So if you guys are thinking about bringing a drone to get better pictures and skyline and everything, they will not allow that. As you're waiting, they give you a boarding number. As you can see, they're on 1 of 12. They're boarding groups 1 through 12. So they give you a boarding number. Based off that boarding number, that's when you get on the ship. Now, this is us walking on the ship. It didn't take that long. From start time, we selected the 12:15 check-in. And when we got there right before 12:15, this is us walking on the ship at 1 o'clock. So that's 45 minutes, let's say, to an hour. Just keep that in mind. But once again, we're going to talk about the pros and cons. This is only 2 people going aboard the ship. So if you have a family of 4, 8, it's a whole crew. Understand that things could get delayed. And we picked the earliest time, right, possible for us. As we're walking up, you guys should turn your phones on airplane mode. Turn your phones on airplane mode. You'll thank me later. If you also paid for the internet package, you could just go ahead and connect to the internet right there. As we walk up, there's a guy there greeting us. He wants to know our name. And then when they get the cue to go ahead, they pronounce that family coming aboard. I thought that was pretty cool for Disney to do that. So you know that as a group, we all walking in together, man. Aesthetically, everything is pristine, phenomenal. Look at this. As soon as you walk in, you get this like ballroom, fairy tale feel. So you'll see that throughout the course of this video, that everything is top notch. It's also holiday time too. So just be prepared. If you're going in March, it might look a little bit different from this video because this was right before Christmas and everything. As you admire all the great things that you'll see from the ship, all the nuances of the colors, the textures, the ship is phenomenal. But as soon as you walk on, there's no direction. So just understand you might kind of have to fend for yourself and figure it out. There's no map or anything like that. So this is the map of the ship. As you see, this is the forward, mid, and back of the ship. Understand, it's going to tell you where you are currently. They're going to give you your cabin number, your stateroom number, and then you'll have to figure it out from there. If I was you guys, I would take a picture when I get there on the ship because that would be your best friend. It is actually lines with people standing trying to see where they are and where they need to go. So this map will be your best friend through the course of your cruise. When you finally know where you're going, you'll see later that the elevators are very small. I think I have video footage of that, but they fit up to 8 people, but I would say about 5 to 6 is a good, comfortable number. When you get to your stateroom, as you see, these people did a great job in decorating their cabin room. So obviously my son just said, yeah, I want to do mine. So as you can see right here, he is doing his cabin room as well. He got some Mickey Mouse stickers and magnets and everything like that. I didn't want to intrude on his creativity, so I'm just watching him. make him do some labor, man. He could do something while he on the ship. One thing that I did do with my son is make him remember the room. Just in case he gets lost or there's a situation, emergency, he knows what room we are. So I kept quizzing him over and over and over. And then he knew exactly where it was. This is his final product, man. I think he did a pretty good job. So we'll get it cracking. So we're going to walk inside of the stateroom so you can see what it looks like. So right there, they have the tickets. Right there, they have the cards. I kept both of the cards. He ain't getting one because I don't want to be replacing any of it or anything like that. So I had him hold the camera while I'm opening up the doors, and we're going to get first experience, man. We're going to check it out live. So just easy tap, open. Let's walk in. It's actually a pretty big room. Like I said, this is a stateroom. We did show that there are different sizes. You can get the balcony, and that's what we have. So as we walk in, our first view, very clean, smells good. Very spacious, too. Like I said, every room has a TV. Got a little couch area. And you're thinking, I don't know, where the kid going to sleep at? Don't worry. Apparently, there's a bunk bed above the ceiling, so I thought that was pretty cool. So this is the balcony as well. Stays secure. You have to pull that little tab. See how it's locked. Don't worry, I'm struggling a little bit, but there you go. Go ahead. There's some latches right there that you can hit. Slides right open. There you go. Come out here. Sometimes at sea, it does get a little wet out there, obviously, because of the rain or the ocean, but don't worry about that. You just go out there, meditate, go out there, listen to music, go out there, film, whatever you want. And this is the opposite side of the stateroom as well. Like I said, very spacious. You fit about 3 or 4 people in there comfortably. So with the bathroom, I'm 6'1", and I barely had an inch to spare. So if you're about 6'3", you might have a tough time in there on the shower. You walk in, they gave you, let's say, like totes and to-go things. So I was gonna open this up. Thought that was pretty cool. They have the little lanyards that you can put your ID cards in. And then inside is a little travel bag. It's pretty nice, man. Pretty clean. Nice little gesture from them. And then that's like a little flag area. Yeah, a little flag thing that you could post up in, let's say, the kids' room or anything like that. And go ahead, here's a bathroom. See how I'm hitting the lights for the power? It will not come on. It's an energy savings. Thought that was pretty cool. So when you walk in, you just place your room key in there and that little slot. Go ahead, hit the light. There you go. So it's a way to conserve energy. This place is very power friendly, going green. So thought that was pretty cool. And I want to let you know if you walked in your room and the power wouldn't shut on. All right, Mahel, we back. We just checked into our room. Just ate. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Pretty ready. Ready for the boat to move.
For the boat to move, yeah. That's right. We docked. We got a little bit longer to go. We got our shirts, man. I got what copy? Copy. What you got on your shirt?
Paste.
Paste. Let them see it, man. Let them see it up there. Copy and paste. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into our Disney stuff. What you think is gonna happen today? We gotta do our emergency evacuation thing.
What emergency evacuation?
So anytime you get on a cruise ship, they're gonna put us through a test. Like, hey, if the ship is about to go down and there's an emergency, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
So they're gonna tell us where to go, life jackets, all that stuff. So should be pretty good. It's good information to know. And then what? Well, you said you wanted to find some place to play.
Yeah.
Run around. All these little kids around here, man. All these little nutballs running around, dog. Yeah. So we'll see, man. You excited? It's the first day.
Day one.
Day one. We'll record later tonight. See how day one goes, man. But anything for the kids out there that might want to come on this cruise? What would you tell them?
I still gotta think about
You
it.
still got to think about it. Come on, man. Well, maybe at the end of it, you'll you know, there might be a little AI sneaky butt out there that might be like, hey, I'm trying to go on a cruise. I want to know something. So you got to tell the kids stuff, man.
The ice cream's really good.
Yeah. Ice cream's good. We just ate. I'm sure there's more food time, so we got to figure all that stuff out, man. We just checked in, but the room's nice though. Balcony too, so it's pretty cool.
Balcony
Yeah.
over there.
Apologize about the lighting. You know, we on a cruise ship, man. What can we do about that?
Nothing.
Can't do nothing about it, man. But we'll see you in a little bit. All right. Peace. As you can see, as I just stated, this is the safety checkpoint. Me and my son are the only ones who brought our life jackets. I'm not saying I'm saying it's a good idea, so your kids know exactly where the safe jackets are, but you don't have to bring them. And it's a little windy because of the time of the year, so some people brought their jackets. So this is the beginning of the ship, man. We still haven't left yet, but it's a celebration. As you see, we're trying to get closer for a better shot. Right before the ship leaves, they have a celebration, like a send-off celebration, and it has started. We're trying to get a little bit closer so I can get you guys a better shot. But this is all where you see all the characters. Obviously, people knew about it before because they got some good spots, man. We were still trying to check in and chill out. And obviously, we just did that episode recorded, so that took time. It's a great way to see the ship, too, as well. Me and him were like, oh, man, I see the slide right there, the water slide. We're going to have to go on that. Or the ship looks nice, maybe from this angle up there. So let's adventure and see more of the ship. I think that's pretty cool. You see Mickey, Minnie, Goofy. Hey, man, some of these characters are Hollywood, too, man. We're gonna get into that later. But let's say 3, 2, 1. Got a little confetti coming out on the ship. Thought that was pretty cool. Nice little send-off. I got me a drink. He got him a little drink. I think he got like a little coconut smoothie or something. Some type of smoothie. But I had a drink. You know that? Well, we get into it. But, no, it's great to see the kids, you know, cheer, set the mood right, get everybody hyped. They dancing. I know they was tired, too. I seen a couple of these dancers and entertainers later. So always congratulate them and thank them for the hard work that they do. I think that's overlooked as well. So this was our first night, our dinner. Like I said, it is scheduled. The cruise will let you know, hey, you're at this time at this table. And that will stay the same throughout the whole cruise ship. Same time, same table number, but different locations from when you eat. And through this video, we'll point out the different locations where we ate. So this one was very entertaining. While you're eating and waiting for your food, you see you got Frozen performing, and they were performing then the whole night. We had great seats because we were right on the aisle where people are walking. So that's good and bad, right? You have a lot of people walking, a lot of traffic, so it's not private, but you have what you're about to see. You have a lot of the characters walking by too, so it was easy for you to interact with them and take pictures with them. They were very nice. Let's see. See, he got him a little picture, man. Still hype. So there you go. That's the good and bad about the aisle seat. All right, we back. Day almost over, man. How'd it go?
Pretty good. Pretty tired.
Yeah.
And I went to a thing where people...
The child area?
Yeah, the kids area.
Kids area. Okay.
Hang out or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a thing where grown-up... Not parents and all, but where people take care of you and you can play games and all. You can, I don't know, there's a lot of things there.
Yeah, like what, man? Because, you know, the kids out there might want to come and they want to know what's excited in there. I can't go in there, I ain't that little kid. So what, you show them that's how you check in with this little bracelet right here. And then every 14 seconds it tracks him so it knows where he's at all times. So. And then what are they doing there? Y'all got arts and crafts? Y'all got games? What?
Yeah, and first time you're there, you can go down like a slide and it'll take you
That's
there.
true. And then what? What are you doing while you're in there?
Just play games, watch stuff. There's some live events down there too.
Yeah?
Live stuff.
You make some friends too or no?
Yeah.
That's good. while you were in there, man, I went to a show, man.
What was it called?
It's called Sea of Adventure, I think. So.
What was it about?
Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Goofy. Goofy was in there, and they were singing and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool, man. The whole crew went in there. I think it was on like 30, 45 minutes. So it was good. So they, as a parent, it gives you time when they're away. Gives you time to do what you want to do. Go explore the whole ship. You can take a nap, do some work. Work at work or whatever you want to do, man. Come back to the room, organize some things. So it's good. How about dinner, man? How was the food?
Dinner was good. I like the steak and all.
You like the steak?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So, yeah.
The corn dog was pretty good.
Corn dog, and then I had some scallops, and then steak as well. And they were performing while we were at dinner and everything. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool. I think each night is going to be a different location for dinner, but it's the same crew, but just different locations. So first one good. Day one's over. We tired, man. About to wrap this bad boy up and get prepared. I think we go to Nassau tomorrow, which is day 2. So we'll stand by and let you guys know how that go.
And by the way, while you're out the room, sometimes they can just come in and decorate the room and all.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Like
yeah.
they got the bunk bed down
That's
for
true.
us, and
Yeah.
they got the animal or something. I think it was
stuff.
a crab or something.
A crab, yeah. I don't know what it was, but it's pretty cool. So we'll be back again tomorrow, man. Hey, make sure if y'all ain't did it yet, make sure you like and subscribe to this video, man. Hopefully we're giving y'all some pertinent information for this trip. If you're thinking about doing it, or you have done it and thinking about doing it again, if you're on the fence, we're gonna give you the goods, the bads, and our opinion. All right.
Mm-hmm.
See y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.
Peace.
So these were the animals that he was talking about every day. Whoever cleans the room switches it, and then those are the bunk beds that I was discussing earlier in the video. The bunk bed, he said, was not comfortable after the first night, so he just slept in my bed after the second night. I don't know what this is, but we thought it was pretty cool too. Looks pretty wild, but you know, it's like I said, I think they did a great job trying to entertain you at all times. So this is the next day. We're docked, and you can see the size of the boat. We're parked by different cruise ships as well. So this is Carnival. And you can see our ship is bigger, actually. You'll have a different angle whenever I get off of the ship. So one thing I liked about the app as well is when you hit a star by the activities, they notify you that, hey, yep, it's that event is coming up. You know, it's kind of like a 15-minute warning or something like that. So that's pretty cool. You have to be up early. This is one thing that we were not prepared for, where it's like 8 o'clock. If you want to see these special characters, you have to get up early. And so the conflict is, what if you have an excursion that's early as well? So you have to kind of map that out. As we're waiting in line to see the character that you're about to see, we're in the kids zone. It's a little portion of that. So it's some great, it's like the Marvel area. So it's pretty cool to take some pictures. And that's the man we're looking to see. That's Hollywood, man. Spider-Man. We got some great pictures with him. We were the last ones in line. So like I said, being prompt and on time is very pivotal. But Spider-Man was great, man. Once again, you only see him twice that ship. So keep in mind, if you miss him, it's a wrap. You're not going to see him again. So this is after the excursion. We're trying to eat. Very nice. They played all Disney movies, obviously. So I think they were playing The Lion King and then Moana. So this is the outside of the ship. You know, we were hungry. Like I said, our cruise ship was pretty big, man. Look at that. Carnival. Even the tip of it, you can see I still have room to go to the right for the bigger ship. So understand there's more people on this ship. Keep in mind, when you get off the ship, make sure you have your key card for everyone and your passport for everyone. It does not matter. Make sure to get back on the ship, you're going to need that information. So do not forget that. As we get off on the port on Nassau, understand that there's a lot of walking. Okay? So if you do have any type of handicap, or you're just older and don't feel like walking, there are locations where they do have shuttles to take you and from the ship. Now, if you don't have an excursion planned and you have to be moving, some excursions are very early, right? So you have to get up in enough time. Let's say you don't have anything planned and you just want to walk around. Understand, you should bring cash. There are ATMs in Nassau, but I don't know their surcharges, right? So just to save money and time, I would just say just bring cash. And then all those items you'll have to check back in. So you can bring cigars back, I think alcohol, but try not to bring, some crazy stuff, like obviously a gun or something like that. They're not going to let you allow that back on the ship. For the dock in Nassau, I think you had about, 6-7 hours to do your thing. So it's no rush. Even if you want to sleep in and you don't have anything planned, you can sleep in. Get up, stretch your legs, go exercise, go eat, and then get off the ship. But you have to be back at a certain time, and they will check. So for lunch, we decided to get barbecue, but there's different areas. The ice cream, I think, is damn near 24/7, so there's always some dessert that you can get. I'm walking around so you can see the different styles of food that they have for lunch. So they have a grill area with burgers and fries, hot dogs. Then they got the Donald's Carnitas. It's more like Hispanic. Then you have the barbecue. So they have everything for everything. Then there's a pizza place right there. And also keep in mind, inside of the ship, they also have lunch as well. I think it's called Chef's Counter. And then I had to give a little, I saw some cornbread, man. I had to give a little shout out to cornbread, bro. This is one great thing as well. So as we were exploring the ship, we saw, oh, snap, they playing basketball. There's a nice little, let's say a little soccer area where we're standing at now. So some kids had a soccer ball and was just kicking that around. And then foosball, man. Come on, bro. Ping pong tables. He said his drink, man. He was talking crazy to me, so you'll see later if I have to cook him up or not, man. But it's nice, man. I think they're open 24 hours as well. We only went through this area, kind of like peak time or trying to kill time when we're like, hey, we got dinner in an hour, but let's go to this entertaining area. There's always people here, so it's pretty nice. As y'all watch and see me cook him up real quick, I'll give y'all some more pointers as well. So remember that red wristband that he has on? It's for the kid zone. Now, for the kid zone, you drop off your kid, and I think you just have to pick them up before midnight. So anytime before that, it could be an hour, it could be 3 hours, whatever you want. They could decide, hey, I'm ready to go, so they'll page you or text you as a parent, or you can go get them. Before you get on the ship, you have to set up a special word. So I set up a special word, drop him off. When I pick him up, I say that special word again, and then he's good to go. It's a lot of wash stations and things like that. Right here is a different kid zone, though. So, man, they had everything in here. They had the foosball table. Like I said, it is Christmas time. They had Madden. They had Roblox, everything. But guess what? He was mad, I was mad, because the age group, we were both not allowed. I think it was the teenage group. So from, I think, 13 to 18 was allowed in there. So we got to play one game, and then they kicked us out. So I thought that was pretty funny. This is the kid zone that I was speaking of. I think this is, 12 and under. So if you're 12 and under, you can leave them in there. And parents, you guys could go do your own thing. So for me, what I did was, hey, I'm going to go explore the ship even more. Went into this Star Wars hyperspace. It was amazing, man. This drink is called Batu. You'll thank me later, man. Very great. There's plenty of wine and alcohol selections on this ship, so don't feel like, man, they don't have this. But they have workarounds, so you'll be fine. Also, as I was walking around, I'm like, oh, snap, they got a movie theater? What? Say less. Come on, man. So I did walk around. Certain times on that app, you can see, hey, this movie's playing this movie at this time. You cannot film. And the timing of it, Black Panther just came out a week ago. And guess what? I paid to see it, and then I'm on a ship for 3 days where they showed it every day. It just is what it is, man. But it was great. theater seating. You cannot videotape, so that's why only, just to show for proof. But they don't like that. And then even with the shows, you cannot take pictures as well because it can mess up the lighting or the actors. Just keep in mind, though, timing is everything. Timing is key. So if you drop your kid off for 2 hours and you want to go see a movie, that's fine. But if you drop your kid off and you go see a movie and then now the kid wants to leave 30 minutes later, what you gonna do, right? Come on, man. So you guys got to kind of talk that out with the kids and plan everything. Or if they get tired and it's nap time, but you want to do your favorite event, could conflict your schedule. So make sure you guys figure that out. There's also different clubs, different themed places. So for this, my son's never been to a headphone party, right? So he thought that was pretty cool. So you see him jumping around, having a good time. And I think this is like in the middle of the day. So it was good. Good for me to get off my feet. He can go ahead and chill out. Silent DJ party. So this is what it sounds like to be at a headphone party from our perspective. It's also football season too, so they let you know, hey, Keg and Compass, hey, we're showing the football games at this time. So, of course, we had to stop by there. And I watched a couple games. He started to get tired, look at him taking a nap, but not me. I'm watching football, baby. Let's go. There's also plenty of nightlife. As you can see, Triton Lounge. They did some stand-up in these areas and some karaoke. But make sure you check that app. Like I said, you get everything. Just make sure you heart it or like it so that it stays in your queue. And you can do anything at night, especially when the kids are away in the kid zone. All right, we also had a villain game night, man. That was pretty cool. All the villains right there. You can see you just sit where you want. I don't know how they selected the 2 members who participated in the game. One of the young ladies, it was her birthday, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but, raise your hand if you want to participate in these game shows, and I think you get a nice prize and everything, so it was good to watch. There's also spas, massage times, anything that you like for all men and women. You just have to reserve them, and you can get pampered. I saw people doing nails, doing hair, getting shavings, massage. It didn't matter. Whatever you wanted, they had it. And the setup looks pretty great as well. Remember at the beginning and when we were taking off, we looked at, oh man, that slide looks cool. So this is one of them where it's the slide. It's a 2-person car. You see them switching. Apparently this kid was scared to go on there. So my son, he didn't know him. So he said he'll ride with him. So I thought that was pretty nice of him. And it shoots you all the way through. You can kind of see it just went black, but you go all the way through the ship. So it's pretty nice. This is nightlife. You see, they're still showing movies. Great scenery. You can go out there, chill. It was very nice. Not too hot, not too cold. I think the pools are closed though, so you could just go out there on deck. Look at little dude getting ready for dinner. And this is pirate themed. Like I said, make sure you know what theme it is. Get prepared. I don't know. I don't think I just wore a suit. So I let him participate in this little theme. Yep, there's the suit right there, man. We was ready for the night. Let's get it. Nice little picture, little photo op. He put his fake earring in. One thing about this Christmas tree and this area, be advised, those stairs that you see right there, they lock those stairs down multiple times a day. So if you're trying to plan them like, all right, let me avoid the elevators and just walk downstairs, sometimes they won't allow you to. So plan accordingly for those stairs because they do lock them down for special photo shoots with the tree, or let's say Mickey Mouse showed up or whatever. So our dinner plans tonight is at restaurant 1923. So apparently that's when Walt Disney created Disney. So that was their origin year. And we got some great movies from there. My favorite is always going to be Lion King. But over time, things have snuck up. And I've enjoyed those movies as well. So you see, we're the first ones at the table. We try to get there early so that there's no issues because we didn't have anything planned before dinner. But they have a great menu. They have a great kids menu, and I think even on the kids menu, they can get steak and different things, spaghetti, noodles, whatever. And then obviously for adults, great alcoholic beverages, anything you want from wines to beers. And keep in mind, they sell by the bottle. So if you do get the bottle, it's okay. You can just take it back to your room. It's okay to have a strenuous schedule, but like I said, just make sure you're flexible a little bit, go off course. But like I said, the ambiance is phenomenal. Everybody's dressing up. You can walk around as much as you want. So, take your time on these ships. They put a lot of money on these ships. This is our little eating partner. That was pretty cool. He dressed up. As you see Captain Hook right there. Great painting. Look at that. I'm just walking through the ship and look at Peter Pan. Oh, almost got ran over, man. But everything is great, man. They did a great job on this ship. Great job in this restaurant. No complaints over here. So then, later that night, since it was a theme night, they brought everybody to the front of the ship. And we're about to get ready. I guess they had their little pirate theme, the little Jack Sparrow. As you can see, a lot of people showed up, man. So if you want good seats, you got to get there early. They tell you what time they're going to do the pirate theme festival. So you can try to get ready for that. Obviously, 2 people maneuvering is a lot faster and a lot better than 8 people or 12 people or 20 people. So understand your party and what works best for you. And dinner times. Maybe if the dinner time is around the festival, don't go to dinner that night. You can go to dinner a little bit early or eat at the buffet because that never closes. So as you can see, they have Captain Jack Sparrow up there performing for the whole crew. It was a great night. And then there are fireworks. Once again, this is actually pretty late at night, like 10 or 11 p.m. So if by the time we dock and hit Castaway Cay, understand it's going to be an early morning. So after the fireworks and you're about to see the party they're about to have, a little mosh pit. These little kids getting sturdy in the middle. Look at these little kids getting sturdy in the middle. Get it. Hey. Getting shot. Yo. We back for day 2. We just got in. It was theme night tonight. Mm-hmm. You dressed up like a pirate. Mm-hmm. And I was just dressed up, I guess. You know what I'm saying? How'd it go? How did they go? Scoot up some so the people could see you, man.
It went pretty good.
I was Nassau, man. I was walking around. It was hot, but how'd that go? Nassau, where we got off the ship today. It was called Nassau.
Oh yeah. It was pretty good.
Pretty good. You bought some stuff today.
Yeah, a turtle thing.
Bought some stuff for you, some family members, your mom and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. And then what else? We did. I watched Black Panther today. You went to the kids thing again. How was that?
It was good.
Spent a lot of time there. What else new did you do today with that in the kids area?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Just play some other games and all.
What games? You gotta describe the games for the people out there.
So first we had to toss ball. You have to toss the bag into the hoop. Not the hoop, but it is on the floor. You have to toss it. Right. So they were asking some questions like, what color do you get? What color is what color is a turtle? And everybody talks about it, and then you have to try to toss it in the bag, and then if you miss, you give it the tossing thing to the other person.
Oh, okay.
But it's a Disney questions though.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
what color is it? And then there's these hoops. Not hoops, but you know the things that you move around with. I don't know.
Like hula hoops?
Yeah, hula hoops.
Okay.
They put it down, each color, green, red, rainbow colors, and then I tossed it in, and then it made it in the bag, and then I go into a color, and then he says it's correct or it's wrong.
Okay. Did you win or no?
Tied, I think.
You tied? Okay.
No, I think a little.
And then we took some pictures with Spider-Man today. That was pretty cool. What'd you think about dinner, man? We ate at 1923. I guess that's when Disney was established, so that was good. How was the food? You had the chicken pot pie and everything, salad?
It was good. It was
Good
pretty
food?
decent.
And then we saw some fireworks. Captain Jack Sparrow out there.
Was that the real actor?
No, that wasn't him. It was just people playing him. But it was cool, though. Good night. Excited for tomorrow. Got his surprise tomorrow, so we see how that goes. So it should be good, man. And then headed back to the crib, man. But hopefully y'all enjoying this video. Like I said, you're getting all the details of what we go through, the good, bad, suggestions, whatever. It's just what we see going on throughout our day in this cruise, man. So shout out to Disney Cruise. And then we'll be back again for day 3, man. Wrap it up. Anything to say to the people, man?
There's good games in the daycare.
Good games in the daycare? That's good, man. And parents, you can drop your kids off as long as you want, man. They have a ball. So we'll be back again for day 3. All right? Holla at you. Peace. So we did our normal routine, wake up early, went to go get some breakfast, get our minds right for the day, get your swimming trunks, and we had an excursion early in the morning. Now let me tell you about the excursion. Our original one was, I think, scuba diving, and it got canceled due to the lack of participants. So that's part of knowing the ship and when you book it, you know, because a lot of people might not do that specific one, so they're going to cancel it and reimburse you. But then you have to jump on if you're going to get on another excursion so that you can get on that waiting list and participate. So since I picked something else, I told you I was going to tell them a surprise, man. So we're about to get ready to do that. So as we're walking closer to the ship, you're going to see the map of Castaway Cay. Here's the map, lets you know where everything is. It's actually a pretty big little portion of the island that they own. Keep in mind there is a trolley. I don't know the frequency of how often they show up for the trolley, but here's the trolley right here. So there's about 3 or 4 stations, or from each station to station, it's a 7-minute walk. So we figured we were at the first stop. So we just walked that 7 minutes just to enjoy life, enjoy the scenery. And like I said, we weren't in a rush. We were kind of early. Here we are away from the ship so you can see how big the ship is. And we're walking up to what his surprise is. Yep, you guessed it. We're going on a banana boat ride, man. So I was excited about this banana boat ride. My son wasn't scared, but I'll let you know what he thought about it after. Obviously, we couldn't take our phones with us, so we took a couple pictures because you didn't want to, fall over and lose your phone. One thing I did like is we came across a starfish, and we pulled the starfish aboard, and everybody touched it, and we put it back in the water. This is the next group after us, so you can see how many people it could fit on there. So if it's 4 or 8 of you guys could all reserve that. Also keep in mind, Castaway Cay is cashless, man. So that sucked because we couldn't tip our drivers and our excursion people. This is important where bring in your card from your room and obviously your passport to get back on the ship. But understand, if you want to tip anybody, bring some cash. Bring lots of 5s, 10s, maybe 1s, 20s, because if you do not have that, there's no way to tip them from your card. We got there early, like I said, so plenty of seating. You don't have to bring your own towels. They have plenty of towels there. Plenty of people walking around to get drinks, as you see your man right there. Look at that. Oh, snap. This drink brings me back, man. It was like a nice little coconut drink, man. Fire. I had a couple of those. My son had one as well. Obviously not what I had. I think he had like a fruit punch. But, you know, you can bring those home. You got to pay for the drink and the cup. But, you know, it's a great souvenir. Also keep in mind there is a kids zone on Castaway Cay. So if you guys want to go on a dangerous excursion and you don't want to take the kids, take them to the kids zone. You could just pick them back up, just like how the ship is. I think it's called Scuttle's Cove. I think that's the name of it. So make sure you ask those questions. This is us coming back from a long day. We definitely took the trolley just to get off our feet for a little bit before we go back on the ship. I think around lunchtime. So we were out for about 4 or 5 hours, nice heat. And they provide food for you as well. They barbecue and everything like that on Castaway Cay. This was our last night. Just based off of the rotation, our third night, we ended up getting a Marvel dinner. So this one is very awesome, man. So you get to see, it's very interactive, different food, ambiance great. Everybody was excited, especially like I said, around Black Panther. So it just puts you in that Avengers mood. Here's the menu right here. Look at that. Nice little coloring book, a little maze, word search. But then you get that little, yeah, that's for the quantum realm, man. So only thing that was tough was the bread, bro. I don't know what's going on with their bread on this shit, man. But you see, man, we pretty packed in here. And they're talking to you. Ant-Man and the Wasp are talking to you as you're actually eating. So you can participate in this. Look at that. The thing lights up. Uh-oh, they got to hurry up and push the button so they can go in the quantum realm. So that's great for all ages, man. And then you have Ant-Man. Look at that. Walking past. You got the Wasp walking past. Once again, we had great seats because we were right on the edge. Look at that little fist bump. Right on the edge, man. So it was a great night. Great 3 days. In the morning when we get there, we got to get back off the ship. All in all, from all 3 dinners, lunch, buffets, even when you dock and go eat food there, food was phenomenal. I'm sure we gained a couple pounds, or at least I did. I don't know about my son; he probably ran it off. But food was great, man. So I had no complaints on that end, especially being on a cruise. So when you get back to your room and it's the last night, there's a survey that you must fill out. This helps them get paid. This helps them keep their job, maybe get a raise, move up to somewhere else. It's a lot of questions, man. So as you see, luckily I had a highlighter because I didn't have a pen. So I was looking for one. They didn't provide one. It was just kind of in your room when you get there. This is also another factor where you need cash to tip your doorman, tip the people who bring you food when you want room service. Anything like that, because if you do not have cash, you cannot put it on your card. So it kind of sucked that I couldn't give the doorman as much money as money that I had left. I think I only had a 50 and I wasn't gonna give him that. But if I had a 20 or 10 or anything, I would have gave him those funds. I understand that job is very underappreciated. You know, they only see their family maybe twice, like 2 months out of the year, but they're at sea. So just tell them thank you whenever you get that. That survey takes about 30 minutes to fill out. I would recommend that you do it before you go to bed because when you wake up, you're going to be scrambling. And also, man, one survey I did before I got on the ship, and I wanted to give you guys feedback. I was trying to figure out who were the worst kids in parent combination. I was like, is it fathers and sons? Is it mothers and daughters? Is it fathers and daughters? Is it mothers and sons? What's the worst combination that I saw? And of course, drum roll, please. The worst kid-parent combo that I saw were dads and daughters. Oh my God, these daughters were wilding out, and the dads was letting them. So just FYI. So if you are a dad and you got some daughters, get ready, man, because they're gonna put you through the ringer. So that's my own little survey that I saw. But before we get out of here, here's the last recording that we did before we got off the ship. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel as well, man. We put hard work in to give this video to you guys. So make sure you share it for anybody thinking about a cruise, specifically a Disney cruise. And we went on the Wish.
Yo, we back. Day 3's a wrap, man. It's been good, man. How you feeling?
I feel pretty good.
Pretty good? How else you feel? You always saying pretty good. How else you feel? You feel excited? You feel tired? What?
I feel excited, tired. My neck hurts a little from playing a lot.
Yeah. That's good, man. So day 3, let's talk about your surprise first, man. The banana boat ride. How was that?
The banana boat ride was terrible.
It was terrible? Why
I
was
do
it
not
terrible?
like it.
No, why not?
Because my dad decided to put me in the front, and I didn't know how chaotic it would be.
Yeah. I didn't decide, though. It was a weight thing. All the small people was in the front, and all the bigger people was in the back. So that it doesn't tip over, man. That's how it works. But yeah, you was in the front, man. You was getting all the water in your face, man.
Yeah, it kept on like making me. I don't know. Like I couldn't breathe, kinda.
Yeah, but that was everywhere you would have been, though, so that's good. So, yeah, like I said, we went on a banana boat ride. It's pretty cool. One of the excursions there, they got about like 50 things that you could do: snorkeling, sea-doos.
What's sea-doos?
Sea-doos it's like a motorcycle on the water.
Oh.
So it's pretty cool, man. So they had their own little park, Disney does. So great time with that. Also, you got to go to the Kids Zone. The Kids Zone at the beach, man. So how was that?
Yeah.
Y'all play volleyball?
I played volleyball. We splashed each other like with buckets. I got a big bucket and I kept on splashing it on people, and people were splashing it on me. And yeah.
That's good. I went to another show. I think they had this villain game night or something like that. So that was pretty cool. And then dinner. What you think about dinner at the Marvel Studios?
Dinner was pretty cool. It was pretty cool that they were fighting on the boat, and not the boat, but the cruise.
Yeah, and then it was like interactive and stuff like that.
We got to see Miss Marvel and Ant-Man and his friend.
Wasp.
Her friend.
Yeah,
his
Wasp.
friend. And we got to see Captain America / Falcon.
Yeah, we did. So, been a pretty eventful day. Good cruise overall. Out of 10, what do you rate this cruise, man?
Probably a 50 out of 10.
A 50 out of 10. There you go. Me, as a parent and or if you win it as a family, I give it a 9 out of 10, man. It's some pros, a lot of pros actually. It's only a couple cons, I think, on the Disney cruise for adults. But other than that, 9 out of 10 for me, and you got a 50 out of 10 for kids. So that's good, man. You get the perspective of a kid and the adult. So, so what's one thing you'll tell a kid out there that's watching this and they will want to come on here? How would you sell it?
I would say the food is good. The beds are pretty comfy, except for the bunk bed for me.
Yeah, that's true. And what else?
All
the Mickey Mouse stuff.
You can take pictures with them. And if you're a teenager, you can go to like a game place. They have Madden, Mario.
They do.
Yeah, all that other stuff. And in the kids zone, they have chess. You can play other Avengers games, Marvel. I don't know, but
that's good, man.
That's a lot of stuff.
There you go. See, you finally found the answer after 3 days, man. That's good. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, if this video is helpful, if I missed something, which I'm sure I did, man, write in the comments some things that you guys experienced or ask some questions. We'll see if we can answer those things. So,
we got to talk about the silent
party and stuff like that. Yeah. So what you think about that? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, especially the people that was just watching us, thinking we were crazy or something.
Yeah. So you'll see in the video what the silent party looked like and how it sounded. People just singing with no beat.
Yeah, but you can hear it in the headphones.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool. That was your first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I never been. I didn't even know a silent party was a thing until now.
So now you can tell all your friends you went to one. Make them jealous, man. So, how can people reach you, man? If they got any questions?
Huh?
How can people reach you?
What do you mean?
Like when they have questions, how can they at you? How can they follow you?
My username on Roblox is Roblox Sky 441.
Okay. And then Cornbread 1016, Cornbread Movie Review. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate y'all time, man. Any last words?
I might change my username on TikTok.
Oh, okay. All right. He might change it, but
Or
what?
and start to make YouTube videos and all.
Okay. All right.
Trying to
man.
make
So-
a podcast like my dad.
Uh-oh, there we go. Get them started early, man. So make sure you like and subscribe. See y'all again next week. Peace.